Alright. Let's do this. Trying to get them. There we go. Alright, okay. Sorry, I forgot it started right over there. Okay. The weather is clear. The sun is shining. It's the perfect day to relax. I'm gonna finish work early today. Oh, I'm gonna finish work early today. The indicator light on my hunter's watch suddenly blinks.
A citizen nearby is under attack. Please head to the following coordinates.
A rescue mission? Copy that. I'm on my way to the designated location. The coordinates are 300 meters away. Oh, the coordinates are 300 meters away? It's really close. I follow the directions given by the navigation system and run. In the distance, I see a familiar figure standing by a fountain. Why is he out here in broad daylight? I stand in front of Sylus. Did you send a request to be rescued? Oops. He fiddles with a silver coin between his fingers. Then he opens his hand and smiles, as if responding to an of course. Oh, with an of course.
I encountered a wanderer and needed some help.
Where is the wanderer?
I made it run away.
How did you know I'd be the one to show up? Sylus lifts his phone, shows me a Moments post I made earlier, and geotagged to a nearby place.
Let's flip a coin.
He threw the coin high in the air, then catches it.
The outcome will determine many people's fates tonight.
I ignore him. I open the rescue mission interface on the Hunter's system. I'm busy with work. Stop messing around. Sylus tosses the coin again, clearly uninterested in the outcome. No, it's good. Okay. I watch as it flies in an arc and lands into the fountain behind us. Today He suddenly stands up, drips an arm around my neck, and pulls me closer. I look down and see his shirt is soaked with blood. Sylus, you're bleeding? What happened?
Shh.
He places a finger on my lips and lowers his voice.
Let's go. If we don't, we'll be stuck here.
Baby, what happened to you? Sylus leads me down a narrow alley. After some twists and turns, I quickly lose my sense of direction.
You really like helping others.
Well, if I didn't take you with me, you wouldn't have let me go.
How are you so sure?
While supporting Sylus's waist with one hand, I try to press down on his wound with the other. Lean down a little. Sylus does as he's told, but he's so tall that our own current position is hard to walk. Lean down a little more.
When hunters accept a rescue mission, do they always tend to the wounded?
No, we just escort them to the hospital. We only care for them when they're troublesome, like you. Sylus seems quite satisfied with my struggle. So what happened exactly? Why you're still bleeding? Sylus appears nonchalant.
It's nothing. The sun's too bright.
I look up at the very bright sun, and suddenly remember I often see him at night instead of during the day. Oh good, I discovered another one of your weaknesses. Oh, that was cool. I wasn't expecting that. That was cool. After we make 2 more turns, we enter a small motel. The receptionist looks to be a 12 or 13-year-old boy. A math textbook is open up on the table. It has several sheets of scrap paper and a workbook. but he's too engrossed in playing a mobile game. I hear the sound of gunfire from his phone speaker. Sylus wraps his finger on the receptionist's desk.
I want room 503.
Not knowing the significance of the room number, the boy gives us a once-over before pulling out an access card from the bottom drawer. He also places a white first aid box on the receptionist's desk. With all the necessary items handed over, the boy quickly picks up his phone and returns to his game.
Thanks.
Sylus gives a meaningful smile, picks up the first aid box and access card, and leads me into the elevator. Room 503 is much more spacious than it looks. It has food, water, and even daily necessities. Is this your safe house in Lincoln? Expecting weapons or high-tech communication devices, I'm disappointed to find none when I open a drawer. I walk over to the sink and clean the dry blood from my hands. I turn around and Sylus is sitting on the shower floor with his first aid box open.
Can I get some help?
He gestures to his injured arm, unable to take off his shirt by himself. At least you have the decency to say please next time.
Sorry.
I walk over, then kneel down to slowly undo the button on his shirt. Does it hurt?
Your hands are cold.
I just washed them. Bear with it. Having helped him unbutton his shirt, I pull off the left side of his body. I'm able to get a clear view of his injury. A gunshot wound? Wonders don't use guns. Is this a new gadget or an old one? You always cause trouble, but you're never honest about it.
If you'd like to keep your
Always
involvement with the N109 zone to a minimum, then you shouldn't care too much.
But I thought you liked my excessive concern. Sylus smiles faintly. He takes a pair of tweezers out of the first aid box.
Turn around.
Huh?
You don't need to see this. I'd rather not give you nightmares about me.
Oh no! Baby, no, please. Since I couldn't do anything else, I turned my back to him. Is there anesthesia in the first aid box? Can administer it for you.
No need.
Soon enough, 2 bloodstained bullets roll to my feet. I quickly turn around and see Sylus's arm hanging down, blood flowing from his forearm to his wrist. You've got to be kidding me. Unable to bear it anymore, I take out gauze and alcohol swabs from the first aid box. I squat down in front of Sylus to bandage his wound.
You're skilled. I thought you were the type who usually comes out unscathed.
But because you keep messing around, all of my time lately has been spent on you. I don't often get to take a very difficult mission. My marksmanship skills are getting rusty.
I see. You're not exactly pleased. I'll find a few dangerous wanderers for you to use as training dummies later.
Thanks. I ignore him. I carefully wrap the bandage around his chest. Sylus looks slightly worse for wear. He rubs his forehead and rests his head on my shoulder. Oh.
Give me a few minutes.
Okay, you can have all the time you need. Are you kidding me right now? Unable to bear his weight, I stumble and sit directly on the ground. The narrow shower can barely accommodate the 2 of us, so he gets on his knees. Does it hurt? No, sigh. His breathing trembles slightly. He's not pretending this time. I try to be more gentle. Whenever the alcohol swab touches him, my heart skips a beat. Maybe I'm being too careful since Sylus started to tease me.
Your tender loving care is gonna last the whole night, huh?
Why don't you just instantly recover and head back to the N109 zone to wreak havoc then? Right, that's so sweet. I wrap the bandage around his arm. You're either the source of trouble or in trouble. Aren't you tired of living like this?
It's almost like you're telling me to join you and become a member of the Hunters Association.
Do I make hunting look easy? We're required to memorize the Hunter's Code and take assessments during the holidays. Could you handle that? Sylus doesn't reply and just continues resting on my shoulder. I start to feel bad. Be honest with me. Why are you doing all of this? Do you really not care about your own safety? Sylus smiles. His breath carries something heavy, but he still appears carefree.
There are shadows, even in the places where the sun doesn't shine. And it just so happens I'm a person who likes to live in the dark.
He lowers his voice again and whispers in my ear.
If you're curious about my world, you'll have to step beyond the border between light and shadow.
Wait, but didn't he say something like that in Heartbeats? Didn't Heartbeats have something about that?
You must be the one to make that decision.
I finished bandaging his wound. I'm stunned. You're acting like you were giving me a choice. Sylus sits up but doesn't put any distance between us. He just looks at me with keen interest. I want to avoid his gaze, but he suddenly lifts my chin. He slightly smiles, as if enjoying the sight of my eyes turning to dart away. I would die, though. I would actually die if you did that.
Of course, I did give you a choice. And it's precise.
Guess what, you guys? Sylus got to level up, which means more saved lives.
Precisely because you've never chosen something that surprised me.
A few hours later, as the sun slowly sets, someone knocks on the door. Standing outside is the boy who was at the receptionist's desk earlier. He holds a clean black shirt.
It's something someone asked me to deliver.
He places the shirt on the bed and leaves without saying anything else. I recall his innocent appearance and can't help but pity him. You're so young, but already mixed up in the chaos of the N109 zone.
Don't assume I'm the mastermind behind everything.
Why you sound guilty, Sylus?
This motel's just a regular motel. It has nothing to do with me. His father did come from the N109 zone, but we made a deal. I'd ensure his son would live a carefree life as a normal person. And once I make a promise, I never go back on my word.
I just need to pause. I love this man so much. He is literally the best. He's just...
Instead of being concerned about that kid and his connection to the N109 zone, you should worry about his love for video games affecting his grades on his finals.
I can help him study later. Sylus picks up the shirt and slips one arm into it. Then he walks over to me and leans down.
Could you help me again? Please.
I wasn't gonna save that line. But then he said, please. And I'm so in love with this man. Isn't your injury fully healed now? Why do you still need help? Sylus moves his arm slightly, furrowing his brow. I won't fall for such a childish trick, Sylus. Sylus tries to grab the sleeve with his injured arm. He fails twice. You... Stop moving. I decided to end his suffering and help him pull his arm through the sleeve. Then I button his shirt, one button at a time. Take your time, MC. Take your time. Take all the time you want, MC. Sylus accepts my help. He even closes the little distance between us by taking half a step. He's too close. Through his shirt, I can feel his warmth under my fingertips. But he doesn't seem embarrassed in the slightest. He lowers his gaze and watches me.
Your hands are still cold.
That's just how it is. If you're afraid of the cold, then don't ask me to button up your shirt for you. Nope. Can't pass that up. After I'm done buttoning his shirt, I get on my tippy toes to fix his collar. Suddenly, Sylus places his hand on my back, pulls me in. I just...
Not everyone is born with the privilege of being a normal person. You've known this for a while.
Before I can say anything, he lets go of me and walks to the window. He opens the curtain. The sky has become dark. There are no streetlights in the alley, so all I can see from the window is pitch black darkness.
It's time to go.
He walks out of the room. Noticing my hesitation, he turns and beckons me with his fingers.
Aren't you coming?
I'm so glad I got this. There is no disappointment in that purchase. That was so good. That was so good. I love a mob boss soft man. It reminds me why I started playing this game in the first place. Now you see why it's so good. He's so soft in this. He is so soft in this. Yeah, now I see why this is people's favorite. I need more of this Sylus. I hope we get more of this Sylus. Actually, we see more of this Sylus because this is like almost same Sylus as Passionate Appraisal Sylus, which is really good. I liked it too. Yeah, soft Sylus is just the best, I think. It's nice to see him vulnerable too. Like, I wonder if that's the first time that we've seen him, if that's like one of the first times. I guess it would be one of the first times that we've seen him so vulnerable. More Shyless. Softless, yes. I like the Shyless. More Shyless, please.